Here we go. So, I recorded a video earlier. I think I was running, I was awake for like 16 hours straight. The video had about 400 ums. My brain was fried. So I took a little power nap, woke up, gonna do a quick video on this bag before we send it out. As you can see, this is the bag. Here she is in all her glory. I'm going to talk about it for a little bit. As you can see, I got some new merch. So, logo has changed a little bit. So, you can see my beautiful face. You see the shirts I got here. Some stickers. My big hands in the way. Oh yeah, check that out. Check this guy out. Custom made mug, all handmade. Ain't that pretty? Before we talk about the bag, we'll talk about some things that are going out with it, which will be this belt, Wicked and Craig, double layered. It's got the exterior and the interior liner, solid brass buckle, sewn belt keeper, custom fitted for the customer. This original design card wallet. Very simple, fits in your front pocket. You can fold some cash up in there. Guys load these up all day long. Wicked and Craig also matches the belt, the bag. So this bag is a long time coming. Should have been here a long time ago. But it took a long time to finalize the design. Really, music in the background. Maybe some, hold on. We'll just lower it all together. Anyways, this bag is an accumulation of 4 years worth of leather work in one project. I am extremely happy with it, with the way it came out. I was kind of pushing the limits with the design. I was pushing the limits. The things I wanted to see come to life in this bag, I had a few things that I needed to make happen. I wanted the bag to, obviously, first and foremost, be a one-of-a-kind design, original. I drew it up. If you've seen the little reels that I made, that bag literally started on these sticky notes. I wanted the bag to lose some weight. Wanted it to, on the other models, the previous 4 or 5 bags had really large side pockets, big bulky side pockets, and they're fine. The bags were good the way they were. I just wanted this one to slim down some. I wanted to reinforce the bag where I felt it needed to be reinforced. The other bags will hold up plenty long the way they were built. However, this one had more thought into it. You know, it's further down the line and more developed. I've evolved as a maker. I wanted to be more functional. And what else? We'll do a walk around here at the bag in just a moment. Trying to think. And I wanted this bag to have more flow. As you see these angles, and we'll go through it, kind of flow throughout the entire bag. This kind of has it's a piece of art, it really is. All hand stitched, all 100% Wicked and Craig. That's American made leather. So let's move this stuff out of the way. Do a quick walk around. So right quick before we get into the walk down, like I said, this bag is 100% original. Came from the dome right here. Started here. Drawn on sticky notes. Every component of the bag was drawn up by me. See this strap here? Drew them up. Straps, drew them up. Strap. That part didn't make the cut. This part of the bag right here, right there. Drew it up. Pocket. This is the top zipper pouch. Zipper fits right in there. Drew it up. Every component. We could do this all day. Where is it? Top of the bag. Right there. And that's one thing we'll discuss shortly after. We'll talk about originality and what it means to me. That part goes there. It's a side panel. It's a back pocket. And we're gonna kind of express how I feel. This is the bottom part of the bag. Every part of the bag, every measurement had to be pulled. Every hole had to be marked and pre-punched to assure accuracy. Because this entire bag, if you're looking at it, the bottom, the back, the top is one long piece that ties in with this part here. So every hole, every stitch hole had to line up everywhere, every part of the bag before it was assembled. So it went from the sticky notes to the paper to a lot of times cheaper leather. So I wasn't wasting any product. And then to its final form. So I'm gonna get back to why I'm harping on originality here in a little bit after we do the walk down. Well, here we go, let's walk it down. So we'll bring it a little bit closer here. We have this front pocket, of course. Now initially this bag was gonna get a welding hood keeper up in the front. Customer and I would change that at the last minute. No big deal. That's why these things are all custom made. Here's your accordion pocket. Real pretty gusset we got here. You can close it. It's nice and sleek, maintaining its slim look. Once you could fill it up as much as you want. Solid brass buckles. So with these tuck locks, you can unbuckle them if you'd like any other buckle. Or you have this tuck lock underneath, you push it, comes right out. Comes right out. Before we open it, we've got this nice little zipper pull. You can fit your phone, that small card wallet in here. Of course, there's a logo. The other bags had straps coming through here, running down the lid. Decided to omit those. give more room for the zipper pouch. So in the previous bags also, they didn't have these flaps. So when the bag was closed, there was a gap in here. Well, that gap's no longer there due to the flaps. And it's aesthetically pleasing. Down in here, very simple, not much going on, just a drop-in pocket. Put a laptop, iPad, whatever you want in there. And on the bottom is some a reinforcement pad. All open interior. You could pack tons of stuff in here. Once again, on the pockets on the other bags, they were big. They were pockets, gusseted pockets with a flap over, had a magnetic slap. That's not the case anymore. There was a pocket up here. I just wanted to omit that. These pockets are slip in. Very big, very comfortable. And we're on the back. Straps may appear long, but these straps are going to look real nice. One of my things I've noticed with a lot of backpacks is when you wore them, you can see me, that strap would probably come up right about here, and then you had all this adjustable strap hanging here. Look flimsy. You put this on, looks real nice and solid on your chest. Again, drop-in pocket. Right here on this strap cover. Underneath each strap to the with the handle as well. Let me back up some. The handle here and the straps are all sewn underneath, riveted, and then sewn over again on this strap. There's a lot of weight, a lot of movement here on the strap, so I wanted to make sure it was really reinforced. Here on the lid cover, on the lid, there's a lot of movement here as well, a lot of hinging, so I decided to double up on the stitching. Again, all stitched by hand. Every stitch on this bag has its place. There's a place for every stitch. Let me see if I can get a let's see here, get some light. Looks like a porn studio in here, like a casting couch. See how nice that looks? Looks solid. Clean this lens here. Look at that, solid. Woo. How's that look? Pretty, huh? Again, man, look at that. Matches the sewing machine. I think it looks great. These things were intended to be work bags. I don't know anybody who wears this sucker out in the field. But it is meant to withstand anything you can put it through outside. It's meant to be out there. It's meant to be on the ground. It's meant to be in the elements. It's tough. It looks good, but damn it, it is tough. I made sure of it. All the bags that I've built, but this one takes the cake. This bag's something else. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, cushion straps, by the way. All lined foam padding. So it's real comfortable, even if you loaded it up. And you see you only got this, there's not a lot of adjustable strap hanging out once you got the bag on. It's just right. Just right. All these things were considered. So, there's a quick walk down to the bag. Now I'm going to do a little bit of shit talking. I got all my merch out again and walk down to the bag. So guys, it's just one thing I wanted to talk about. I've put in so much time and effort into being original. You're gonna get something like this. It's a one of one. You'll never run into anyone else that has one similar, made by me, but there's no two bags the same. Now, when you're first starting off in the leather stuff, when you're learning how to make patterns, you're learning how to stitch, you're learning how to design. It's very common for you for other makers out there to have patterns available for people to purchase. The leather community is very friendly with other makers, well-known makers, designing a pattern and putting it up for sale for the rookies to buy. And they do allow them to resell the patterns. However, that's kind of a beginner thing. If you've been doing this stuff for anything, I think longer than a year, and I've done it. When I was learning how to design, a lot of the first wallets I made were patterns that I used that were free, However, someone else designed them. I think it's important that when you begin to sell as a maker, you want to create stuff on your own. You make it, it's better for your customer to do that, for you to do that as a maker. Don't just take something, pay for it, mark it up, and then gouge your customer. I think if your product is worth more if it's an original design. This wallet here, now, if you go online, there's plenty of them that look like this, but this one's mine. I drew up the measurements. I draw it up in a PDF form in a file. I send it to my die makers. They turn it into dies. They send me these. These look like, we call them cookie cutters, right? These are based off my measurements. And I can basically cookie cut out the components of that wallet. This back piece, right there. So I see makers out there, one particularly, on certain exclusive Facebook pages that is notorious for buying other patterns and marketing them as their own, original. It's not the case. I think, and jacking up the prices when that person did none of the design, none of the artwork, right? Because this bag comes from right here and right here. These wallets, even the belts, those holes are designed by me. The spacing of the holes, the round tip, everything is designed by me. I had the pattern sent out, cut out, and my maker sends me these. My die maker sends me these in return, based off my pattern. So it's mine. You're getting something from me. You're getting something that's original, from the artist, from the maker. Stop buying into that cheap shit, that shit that ain't original. Sorry, but not sorry. And I get it. I was there when I first started. I screwed up a lot of stuff when I was first getting in the leather business. I became overwhelmed with orders. I became overwhelmed with the demand, and I was not ready to meet it. One of the biggest reasons why I disappeared. I got out, and I learned. I've invested a lot of money into tools, into designing, into hardware, into better materials, everything. I've spent a ton of money making sure I've gotten better for the sake of the customer, right? So anything you can guarantee, anything you get from me is going to be original. Now it may look the same, but I've modified the pattern. I've changed it up a little bit, just to make it mine, to make it original. So I just kind of wanted to talk out against those kind of makers. I'm being very particular here without saying any names. I don't want to talk shit, but there's a lot of people out there that are getting suckered into buying a copycat product, poor craftsmanship. People don't even know how to stitch up, how to hand stitch. You know, these bakers don't even know how to use their sewing machine properly. And they're turning around, taking a copycat product with horrible craftsmanship, jacking up the price, and selling to you guys. A lot of their product looks good on picture. To the untrained eye, it looks good. And it's not good. It's not good, because I can tell. So anyways, aside from the bag, that was a little PSA. Careful where you buy from, guys. And don't ask me about this. Don't ask me when I'm gonna have one available, how much it is. You're gonna see me more on social media here lately, in the near future. Don't ask. If my goal right now is I'm working on a lot of bulk orders for customers. If you DM me and I don't respond, don't take it personal. I'm not responding to a lot of people. So I'm still trying to get up and running, still trying to get a business plan going, still trying to get established, still trying to get these things figured out before I come back out again. You will start seeing me a little bit more, with a little bit more product available, but it's probably not going to be custom orders like this. It's going to be stuff that I have customized and readily available for purchase for you all, because I don't want you guys to be waiting weeks, months, years for my shit. I want to have stuff that's beautifully made, custom made, American made with American leathers, and readily available. So this whole notion that, oh, it's custom made, you should wait 50 weeks. I don't think that's fair. I used to think it was fair. I used to think it was a good thing. I don't think it is. Let's not ask about this. So anyways, thank you guys. Thanks for not thinking I was dead. I've just been busy. Trying to get these things sorted out for you all, for the better product. Anyways, peace out, and we'll see you guys soon. You want some new merch? Let me know.